our tale of the tape for this strawweight fight. All right, now for the introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Tisha the Tiny Tornado Torres. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Lupita Godinez.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
The Tiny Tornado, Tisha Torres out of Fall River, Massachusetts. And it's really been remarkable to watch her respond to some career adversity and display a new version, a more aggressive version of Tisha Torres. That is the version she wants to showcase here tonight. And had she won a split decision against Mackenzie Dern a couple years ago, might have already fought for the title. She didn't want to hear that noise. She's ready to get a finish here tonight. And they are exchanging leather early. Connected.
Big shot to the head.
Frantic pace early on to this one. Straight punch, that is useful. Patented front kick there by Lupi. Well, her front kick is a beautiful thing, and she got it home there. Got to think that that's a good sign for her in a matchup with a fighter that maybe has more ways to win overall.
That's a big moment for her, landing this particular strike, because this strike allows for her to stay standing and also keeps her at a range where she can see what's coming in her direction. Big spot. I know it's only one, but it's very big in terms of where and how this fight's going to play out.
Well, she's so confident in her defense and her ability to block shots, and now you see why.
You see all she learned from her background in boxing that allows her to be so effective defensively.
Nice jab by her there, and another one for good measure. So before her opponent can reset, she doubles up on the jab.
She does a fantastic job of popping.
Ooh!
Nice leg kick.
Big shot.
There it is again. Look at it.
Back to the feet.
15 to the body. Oh!
Well, her striking has been great tonight. Rocked her opponent pretty significantly, but you got to think there's a little bit of disappointment that she wasn't able to get the finish.
She should be disappointed that she didn't finish the fight. This would look like it was over. If she gets this opportunity again, she needs to go all out to try to finish the fight.
Godinez is cut, folks. Nasty cut on her lip, just opened up. Well, masterful job by her defensively yet again. You're not winning all the time when you're playing defense, but a nice job to raise the hands there.
She keeps her hands up, keeps her chin down so her opponent is not getting through with any of her head strikes.
All right, so some adversity for her here. Looks like she has been opened up around that eye.
Anything worth having will not be easy. But she's got to protect that cut because it will get worse if she continues to get hit on. Oh, high kick.
Oh, countered there with an uppercut, perfectly placed in time. And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Battling for hooks.
Great defense. That punch had no chance.
Oh, nice counter jab there. Torres' eye is closing up. Well, she's really putting it all together on the feet, DC.
Oh, right into mount.
Torres is trying for a submission here. Ooh, look how tight that arm triangle is.
Oh, yeah, she's got it deep.
Oh, that has got to be it.
It's work. I'm going to stand this up.
Oh, she got out.
She actually got out of that. Hard submission to escape.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground.
Great shot from the top position.
These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. All right, full guard here if you're the bottom fighter. Trying to prevent the half guard, I would assume.
Yes, absolutely. Trying to keep her in full guard, throw up some submissions to get back to your feet.
Oh, she reverses position on the ground. Beautifully done. And now she gains the dominant position. 20 seconds left. Godinez's pass is denied. Final seconds of round one.
Gotta be careful here.
Round two straight ahead. All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up. All right, so there it is, the end of the round. Somehow she survives and advances after getting knocked down with a big punch there in that round.
She's tough. She's durable. But she cannot continue to take strikes like this. She needs to move her head on the center line. She cannot be a stationary target if she has any desire to win this fight.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. Oh, she's really starting to put together some significant body shots here, attacking both sides now. She missed with that jab.
Nice body shot.
Trying to kick the leg out. Oh, she connected flush. Well, I'm not sure her hands, her striking has ever looked better. She continues to land with volume, with pace, with power.
Yeah, with pace and pressure. It's an overwhelming feeling being in there with her when she's fighting at this level. When everything's working, she is as good as anyone in the UFC. Tonight, she is at her peak level.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
She gets to her spot, the tie clinch, and then she starts to let the knees fly.
Nice crack there. All right, so that body continues to get ripped up. The judges are looking for damage and damaging moments, and her body investment has been the narrative in this fight.
Early, you may not have been able to see how much of an effect this was taking on her, but now you see it. The game plan, everything's clear now. And we'll see her continue to do that as she tries to chase down the finish. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
All right, so just as we saw in the previous round, she is realizing a lot of success with her kickboxing game tonight, and you can see the confidence growing with every strike landed.
It's overwhelming for her opponent to be in there with her when she's in this flow state. She's so good at everything she's doing that now the activity is starting to pick up. If she can continue to fight in this way, I wouldn't be surprised if this fight gets finished.
She's trying to pass the guard here. Ooh, unable to do so. Nice denial by the bottom fighter.
Great recognition in the grappling transitions. Way to maintain that guard.
Godinez is back in half guard. Very comfortable here. Oh, her ground and pound is on point here. She's made this a focus going in to make these strikes count. Certainly doing that tonight.
She's making each and every one of them count. Doing a very, very good job of landing shots, landing them in combination, and making them all matter.
Torres is back inside control here. All right, she's got the full mount here, DC. It's hard for me to remember a time in which you were fully mounted in the UFC.
I have never been full mounted. I hope to never be full mounted. And this young lady now finds herself in this position. In this position, what's very key is that she cannot panic. She's got to go and attack the hips, create some space, shrimp off to a side, re-slide in that half guard so that then now she's a little bit safer. Once you're in half, beautiful submission attempt by this grappler.
Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Oh, how about that? Position over submission. Probably a good decision there. She's defending pretty well here, avoiding a lot of these ground strikes. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Man, these women are putting on a show tonight. The crowd absolutely loving it as they make their way back to the feet.
The crowd's going crazy because they just saw two high-level grapplers mix it up on the ground. It was phenomenal to watch.
Oh, beautifully done there. She lands another strike to the body. Oh! Godinez's shot is blocked. Under a minute to go. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Torres has got a nasty bruise starting to appear on that left side. We'll keep an eye on it. Could pay dividends later.
Oh, another one.
Torres' overhand punch to the head. It doesn't get there. It was telegraphed and it was blocked. 30 seconds to go in round two. Well, a bloody mess it is not, but that cut is getting worse by the minute.
It just keeps advancing because she keeps getting hit in the same spot. She has got to move her head.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Final seconds of the round. Two rounds in the books. Oh, it looked like maybe she cracked a smile there at the end of the round, and it'd be hard to blame her. She really stunned her opponent in that previous round, and you got to think she'll go for the finish here in the next.
John, you know she's a stone-faced killer.
Right.
So when she's smiling, you understand that she did something good, and she did something really good in that last round, securing that big right hand that almost closed the show.
Well, she absorbed way too many damaging strikes in that previous round. We'll see if we can isolate the replay that caused the cut.
Yeah, she was on the receiving end of a beating, man. It did not look competitive. And when you get hit with shots like this, big shots, shots that matter, you start to show damage. That cut opened up, and she is really struggling with it now.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, shit. Another one.
Right there.
Postures up and lands a huge head strike there. Nicely done by Godinez.
She's so busy because it's working. She's doing a great job of landing those ground strikes. This is a terrible position.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. And there it is, another strike on the ground gets through.
Oh, nice.
Torres is able to transition back to side control now.
And now she has her back.
Torres is back in full mount. Nice positional control here. Oh, looks like she's working on a triangle here, DC. Her opponent not the tapping type, but she could be submitted here shortly.
She could be submitted. And if you don't want to tap, you're going to sleep.
Right.
Because it doesn't take that long for that triangle to really be sunk in and put you out and shut your lights off. And that is exactly what it looks like about to happen.
Oh, she got out checked.
I was wrong again, John. I mean, it looked like she was done. She was going to tap, but nope. She was able to stay safe, get off to her side, get her arm free, and find safety. Great job.
And you were writing her obit.
Right in her obituary.
All right, so now as the cut continues to get worse, it appears as though it's starting to affect her a little bit.
Yeah, it's starting to affect her. You can see it. She's reaching for it. She's pawing at it. She's trying to understand where the blood is coming from. She has got to stay locked in if she wants to win this fight.
Scramble and go! Scramble and go!
Torres is back in full guard now.
And there you go. Again, half guard.
Oh, well placed with the hammer fist there by Lupi. She's got one of the best arm bars in the business, going for it now. Ooh, she's got the arm locked in tight.
She's got it set up. She's in position now.
at as she gets out.
She is so aware on the ground, and she escapes a deep submission attempt.
Create a scramble. Let's go.
Oh, beautiful job by her to reverse position on the ground, and now she's in a spot to maybe finish this fight.
Yeah, she did a really good job of reversing the position and going right on the offense to gain her dominant position. That's a very high fight IQ. Great submission defense.
Ground and pound, the hammer. Mark Coleman would be proud.
Oh.
Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Godinez getting pounded by those hammer fists. We might get a stoppage here. All right, she's into full guard here, DC.
She's going to be looking to pass, try to get to the next position.
Oh, you heard the crowd pop after that grueling ground battle. Oh, it looks like she's going for her arm now. Looks pretty tight, DC.
It's getting tight right now, John.
All right, so now she chooses to bail on the submission, preferring to maintain a dominant position.
Very smart. It was a wise decision, and you can see her fight IQ on display there, not giving up the position to try to chase a submission.
Godinez has got the full mount. Oh, beautiful reversal on the ground, and now she's got the dominant position. All right, so her ground control is outstanding. Half guard is when she's at her most dangerous.
Yeah, she's at her most dangerous when she has a half guard because she's so brutal with the ground and pound. She likes to go after fighters and really wear on them, force them to make decisions to give their backs so that she can chase her submission, or they're going to lay on their back and just get beaten up from the top from that beautiful half guard position. Oh, my goodness.
Incredible fight as long as it played out, and we will need the judges' scorecards. Tremendous back and forth affair tonight. The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 29-28. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Lupita Godinez!
All right, so no surprise as the judges' scorecards are rendered and ultimately read there by Bruce Buffer. Just a tremendous performance for her here tonight as she mixed it up over arguably the best kickboxer in this division.
You can be the best kickboxer, but you got to be able to do everything. And she showed that there are levels and that you have to have every skill. If you don't, you're going to get overwhelmed. And tonight, she was overwhelmed by the more well-rounded fighter who fought a beautiful fight.
And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Renato Moicano! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Manuel El Loco Torres!
You ready to fight? Ready? Let's do it.
All right, here we go. Another big night for the MMA leader from Las Vegas, Nevada's T-Mobile Arena. Been a lot of seminal moments in this building. I can think of one.
It was a big one for me at UFC 246. But John, also UFC 200. I got to stand across the cage from Anderson Silva in that arena. This is a place where big fights happen. And tonight, you get to stand amongst the legends at the T-Mobile Arena.
just unable to quite find that range. Oh, beautiful technique on that straight punch. And now leather being thrown on both sides. Oh, nice jab. No feeling out process, folks. Here we go. Edge of your seat action right out of the chute.
These dudes are trading very early in this fight. This is good.
All right, so we have got a full-on brawl to start this fight. Any concern that these guys might burn themselves out?
Oh, they're going to exhaust themselves. So we may as well enjoy it right now, because come the third round, regardless of the weight class, they're going to look like two tired heavyweights in the middle of the octagon.
Big right hand.
Oh, nice body shot.
Straight right hand, no good.
Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine. He's really working hard for this guillotine, but he can't blow out his arms. He's got to make sure it's secure, but he's going to go 100% to try to get this finish.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense. And now, I think he's looking for a submission. He's going to start to chase the arm triangle.
Oh, looks like he's got that arm pin in the triangle now. Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Back to the feet now. Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
Oh, and now a beautiful hip toss DC. Let's see if he can capitalize from here.
I mean, that was beautiful, the way that he took the underhook, stepped all the way across, and hit that hip toss.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Moicano. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks. Changing the position.
Moicano's looking for that arm triangle. Looks like he's got the sub locked in tight now. Submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Oh, he's got that arm tight now.
Starting to get it in there deep.
Oh my gosh, how'd he get his arm?
Unbelievable. He looked like he was done, but he was able to slip the arm out and stay safe. Cover full guard there.
Oh, elbows from the bottom now, okay. Well, he has done some serious damage with these elbows, DC, and if you're on the other side, you got to figure out a way to stop this from happening.
You got to get those hands up. You got to block whenever you're in tight. Make sure you're not taking all these nasty elbows.
All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
And he caught the kick. Oh, there it is. Dump City catches the kick and promptly counters with that takedown.
Great timing, great recognition of seeing the kick coming and turning it into your offense.
Making all these shots count. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Moicano. Are working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. 30 seconds now to go in the opening round.
Getting him out here. He's got to start throwing down.
Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent. Moicano's in half guard. Lands with the ground and pound here. Oh, how about that reversal by him there? Round two next. All right, so there's the end of the round. It had a little bit of everything and nearly a finish due to a submission.
But you see, when you're on the ground with him, you're in danger.
Yeah.
You're constantly under attack. There is no place to rest. Where you can rest with most guys, you got to be very aware against this guy, or he's going to catch you in something that you can't get out of.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Round 2 here. All right, here we go. Our next round is underway. And how about the submission defense on that young man in the previous round?
He's so well-versed in all areas of mixed martial arts. That was a full display as he defended a real deep submission attempt.
Oh, and so now he lands another. Oh! And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You got to go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and take your time. He's ripe for the picking. Go and pick the fruit.
All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now, and it's starting to show itself.
Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us a lot about pace and pressure, and he has certainly kept up his end of the ball. I
mean, the cardio is fantastic tonight. He is pushing at a level that we have not seen him fight before. This is shades of Colby Covington, Max Holloway, those guys that can fight all night. He is showing you that he has done the work in the training room, and it's on full display tonight. Beautiful transition.
Moicano's got his arm under the chin, going for a guillotine now.
That guillotine is tight. The guillotine looks like it's locked in. Right now, he's got to be patient. He's got to squeeze, but not too much. He's got to get the guard locked and try to find a submission.
Postures up and delivers a massive ground and pound punch to the head.
Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
Moicano's going for that arm triangle. Let's see if he has it.
Oh, now it's getting tight. It looks like he's trying to get this arm triangle. All he's got to do is get to the side, get his chest down to the mat, and he'll get the finish.
Oh, he's out. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling.
He's going for the rear naked choke now. Oh, that rear naked choke looks tight. Oh, gives up on the submission now.
Well, he had it tight, John, but then he decided to keep the dominant position by giving it up. Beautiful ground and pound, and now he's got his opponent cut.
Oh, in good position to rip off a Kimura here. Ooh, that Kimura looks tight. Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does.
Nice.
Moicano's in half guard now. Good, solid strike on the ground.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
Liver kick. If you take those kicks, it's going to shut your body off.
Oh, looks like a cut there. Yes, nasty one on the lip. Goes right back to that left kick and lands. There's the shot. There's the takedown by Moicano.
Oh! Hurt him again.
Oh, big diving punch lands up top. Trying to finish this fight. All right, full guard here, DC. We'll see how soon he tries to pass.
Well, he needs to be passing immediately. In the full guard is where you are in most danger as a top fighter, because they have all of their submissions. They have the guillotine, they have the armbar, they have the Kimuras, they have all their locks when they're in the full guard. So if you pass, you really do limit the danger that you're in from the top position.
All right, rubber guard for him now, DC. We haven't seen you lean on this in the octagon.
No, I can't get those legs up there. Come on, man, look at these tree trunks. They don't go up around nobody's shoulders. I like to keep my feet on the ground, and I like to grind. That's what I'm known for. But this guy has that dexterity. He has that ability to throw up the rubber guard, to be able to threaten from a position where his opponent was trying to find safety. There are many, many attacks here. Let's see which one he chooses to go after.
All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper. We always talk about how he's a sniper. He is a sniper. And it showed in that exchange that allowed him to drop his opponent.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Oh, he lands another strike to the body here and just continues to punish his opponent's body here in this round, just like he did in the previous one. Oh! Head kick blocked. So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse. And you see the blood starting to come. Oh, again. Oh, big elbow.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other DC.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys. Oh, no! Oh, he's hurt bad.
Huge right hand! Oh, that big right hand! All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submission, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out.
And it looks as though he'll let his opponent stand up here. Yes, he will. Looks like someone took a red Sharpie to his side. A lot of bruising courtesy of those body strikes.
Well, big kicks, big punches. He's doing everything he told us he intended to do to slow this guy down. And you can see his opponent starting to really be labored in most of his movements.
Well, he hurt him again. He comes forward with a flying knee that just missed hitting the target flush. Knee to the body, it's blocked. Takedown defense holds up. Oh, and now the hip toss in a great position now to dole out damage.
He did a great job of stepping all the way across to get that hip toss. Now look for him to start chasing down a submission.
So that cut continues to get more severe with every passing moment of the fight.
Every moment. You know, when you get cut in a fight, you expect for it to worsen because you're not going to not get hit anymore.
Oh, he's stepping over the head here.
Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in. Back with style points tonight. Oh, boy. Well, everybody in this arena still digesting this result. What a win for him tonight, and he gets it done by submission, no less.
He said he was going to get it done by submission. To watch an athlete call his shot is always fun. He should be very proud.
All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. He's so skilled, he's so tricky, and he's so good at weaving a web that gets you lost in it, that he made him pay for it tonight and got the submission victory.
All right, the official decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 10 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by submission due to a Kimura
All right, so what a performance by this young man here tonight as he gets the win by way of submission. He certainly put a lot of stock into getting the finish tonight, and he did just that. Congratulations.
It was a very tough fight, but he knew that if he did everything right, he can get to his position, which is the ground, and he would be able to find a finish by submission tonight. He did just that.
And now our tail of the tape for this lightweight scrap. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Mark Bone Crusher Diakese. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Daniel Golden Boy Huber.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go, champ. I know you've had your eyes on this fight all week as we get round 1 underway. On one side, you have a decorated kickboxer. On the other side, one of the more well-rounded athletes in this division.
But the kickboxer can do a lot of things also. The only difference is that the kickboxer does not want to engage or start the wrestling exchanges. If you're the more well-rounded fighter, you have to have confidence in your standing ability, but be more than willing to use all of your tools. That is going to be the key tonight in this fight. How do you employ all forms of combat into this fight? Tremendous body kick lands for this guy.
Oh, goes upstairs and lands with the high kick. Oh, pretty good technique as he lands the side kick, DC.
Real nice technique to land that side kick. He did a great job of getting that leg up and then right to the target.
Oh, beautiful. Tried to go to the body, but unable to connect. Well, the pleasant way to put it is that the fighters are respecting each other, feeling each other out, and managing risk, but really not much in terms of action thus far.
No, they got to get going. I understand that when people are fresh, they're very scary. You cannot be this cautious.
That's good defense to get that guard up. Circling to his right. Oh, and there's that inside leg kick. And just slap yourself hard on the inside of your leg and tell me how that feels.
I mean, it really hurts because that's the soft part of your leg. So you land that over and over again, the guy will have a very tough time maneuvering out of a lot of the techniques you throw at him.
Lands the side kick now. All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he seems lost to it.
Nice. Nicely done. Huge elbow!
Now he's got good body position, yup.
Looks as though he will let his opponent stand back up. Yes. Oh! Just over 2 minutes to go. And
oh, he hurt him again!
Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like, so when you get a guy hurt, you got to find a way to finish him off.
Come on, man, let's get that takedown and score some points.
Leg kick is true. Oh, how good was that combo? He is really doing a nice job stringing his shots together now. Just missed with the leg kick. All right, so we'll see what sort of defensive response ensues here. He's taken a lot of shots upstairs, and the swelling is there to prove it.
Got to keep those hands up. Might want to employ a high guard to try to ensure that the guy's not landing on those spots, because the swelling's starting now. It's light, but if he takes many more of these types of shots, it's going to get real bad.
Under a minute now to go round one.
Take this round now.
Oh, another one.
Trying to hammer that lead leg.
Beautiful kick.
And he comes through with a big knee.
He ate that kick. He took that whole kick, yep.
Oh, knee strike right to the midsection there.
Oh, nice takedown defense.
So a strong 5 minutes down. All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, here we go with round two.
Okay, good. Let's take
All right, so here we go. The crowd on its feet as this next round gets underway. You saw in the previous round, both fighters got rocked. I don't think the scorecards are going to be needed for this one.
No, the scorecard will not be needed. If we continue to fight as we did in the previous round, somebody is going to lose.
Oh, nice check on the leg kick offering there.
Oh, nice little right hook there.
And there it is again, targeting that swelling. Why would you not, right? You doled out all this damage. Might as well go right back to it.
Well, especially if your opponent is not going to move his head. He's still trying to go out on his shield. He's so stubborn in trying to prove that he's tough. It's really costing him right now.
And he caught the kick. We'll see what he can do with it.
Let's go. Get that underhook. Get that underhook.
Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done, and it's showing. This is a very evenly matched fight. Beautiful body kick.
So there it is, longer reach paying dividends as he counters with a punch. And now the jab gets through. Oh, brutal knee to the body. Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. Oh, man, is he on point tonight. Another big knee. Oh, beautiful combination. Oh, setting up the left hook, but out of range. Well, the more things change, the more they stay the same. He continues to land a high volume of strikes on his opponent at will.
Well, I mean, John, the guy can fight everywhere. And he can fight everywhere, meaning he can fight on the ground, he can fight in the stand-up, but he's also able to do it because his cardio is so good.
Right.
This is one of the best fighters that we have seen for a long time, and it is showing in this performance.
Well, I'm not sure if there's a facial fracture of some kind, but the striking approach has certainly worked tonight, and his opponent is hurting for sure.
He's hurting really bad. Oh, my goodness.
We might get a stoppage here soon. Back to his feet. Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round 2, definitely picking up the pace after round 1. So he got the message from the corner, and now he is taking control of this second round.
Oh, nice.
Under 2 minutes now to go. Casey's got a bruise starting to appear on that right side of his body now. Oh, huge kick to the body. Oh, well, that swelling has essentially rendered him a one-eyed fighter, and to that end, the referee has paused the action. He calls for the ringside physician.
And here comes the doctor. Doctor's going to take a look at him, check out the swelling, give him the old finger test to see if he can see his opponent in front of him and decide whether or not he can continue.
And it looks as though he is going to allow the fighter to continue. So a nice pop from the crowd as that decision is made. He's got to go for it now, though.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, well, this fighter was bullish in his desire to continue, and the doctor is going to afford him that opportunity as the referee gets us back underway.
This guy's a fighter, man. This guy doesn't want to lose a fight on the stool. He wants an opportunity to go out there and go out on his shield. And that's exactly what he's getting. He's getting a chance. And as a fighter, that's all you can ask for.
And you know fans don't like doctor stoppages, so they are thrilled.
They start booing. And sometimes guys' eye is hanging off the side of his head.
Well, we talked about that reach advantage as you see him land the straight punch there. Great job using his length in that situation. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. You know, sometimes when you play basketball, you're in the zone. This dude's in the zone.
This guy's throwing his basketball in the midst of the ocean. He can't miss with anything that he throws. Every kick lands, every punch. Oh, my God!
We'll see what he does here. He postures up and lands to the head.
He's got to be careful here.
Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike. Oh, Casey gets back up. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Oh, well done to block that powerful kick to the body. Big knee there. Oh, another knockdown! 10 minutes in the can. Hashtag swollen. His face is starting to close, my man.
It looks really bad. I mean, early in the fight, we talked about addressing things right now. He didn't do that, and now it seems as though he's going to pay for it.
All right, as they attend to the damaged fighter, we will re-rack some replays for you. A lot of damaging strikes landed by the opposition in that previous round.
Well, him just not really paying attention on the defensive side has made his opponent look like an absolute world beater. He's a good fighter, but he has never looked this good. And that is partly because his opponent is not defending.
Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. Oh! Back to the feet now. Oh, nasty cut on his lip. Try to establish that jab. Big shot on the feet. Another knockdown.
He chooses to go knee on belly. He starts to rain down big ground and pounder. Opponent better move or the fight is going to get stopped.
Back to his feet. Man, look at the redness now almost immediately on the right side of his body. Oh, nice slip there. Great head movement overall by this guy defensively tonight.
He does a great job of moving his head side to side and really mixing up the motion as which he moves. He's wobbling now.
Nice defense there. Huge block. Casey going with the kick to the body, but unable to find the range.
He's hurt again. Oh, nice right hand. There you go. There you go.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit. He's working from the top here. Pretty good ground and pound here by Casey. And he is back up to his feet.
He's got to either go southpaw or he has to actually just try to throw the whole kitchen sink at him.
Let's open up that.
Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him. But for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. We send it inside the octagon once more. Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 19 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, Mark Bone Crusher Diakese.
Well, he's smiling ear to ear, and why not after a knockout like that? I need a ticket to the after party tonight.
I mean, this is what dreams are made of. You dream of the knockout like this, and then the party after, where you and all your coaches get to celebrate the great handiwork.
Our tale of the tape for this much-anticipated middleweight encounter. To get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Kyle the Natural Mahalo. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Anthony Luffy Hernandez!
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we go from T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada, and wherever we are in the world, most fighters on this roster, to a man, to a woman, they want the chance at some point to make this walk here in Vegas.
Absolutely fight in Las Vegas. Before it was the MGM Grand, it was the Mandalay Bay. Now it is the T-Mobile Arena, the most beautiful arena in the world and the home to the biggest UFC fight right now. International fight, championship fight all across the board. You come to T-Mobile.
Looks like he's going for the trip here. Great balance, though, and he's able to stay upright.
Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
With conviction to the body. So 1 minute into this fight, and as many people expected, the action absolutely crazy. Back and forth. This is a full-on brawl.
It's hard to watch a fight like this and call a fight like this because you never know when somebody's going to take that one shot that finishes the fight.
Swing and a miss. Oh!
Oh, nice knee. Oh, he better start moving. He can't take too many of those uppercuts. Oh, great level change there.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Oh, hip toss to get him down. Both guys appeared to land there. Straight right is there.
It won't take many of those.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. All right, looks like he is going for a hip toss here. Yes, he is, and with amplitude, able to take him down.
He got it. You know it. You know that it's coming, but he got it. He does a great job of disguising this technique. He is a fantastic judo player, and he did a great job of getting to this position.
Fighters separate from the clinch now. Certainly showing off some good hands here tonight. And there he goes, lands another combination. His cardio is so good that it allows him to put forth this type of output.
When his opponent is done at 2, he is stringing together 4, 5, 6 more different strikes. You don't do that without having fantastic cardio. Wow, he actually reversed the position, but he didn't stop there.
Takes his back now.
Great ground and pound by this man. Big ground and pound.
Oh, nice transition. He's got him flat on his back. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loved, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half.
Oh, going for the arm bar now. That might be tight.
Arms in deep. The arm bar is almost locked in. He's got to be very patient if he wants to get a finish and not lose his position.
Working again for that submission.
It's always going to be a struggle, but this guy's intent on finishing the fight.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth. The submission defense wins this transition. Got the hook in quickly, so he needs to mix it up. He needs to start kicking more.
Just misses with the straight right. Collar tie here in the clinch. Takedown defense is there.
And now some separation.
Watching the swelling becoming a real factor right now. Did they inject something into his face, or is he just swollen from the strikes?
Swollen from the strikes, man. Guy taking a couple shots. You never know which one is going to start to make you get damaged. Something good landed, and now you see the swelling started. Great defense by the defensive fighter.
Oh, look at that high-level grappling as the fighter reverses position and attains a dominant position. And he's back to his feet. Good sign for him there. Oh, nice straight punch there by Hernandez. Oh, late defense on the takedown and scrambles to his feet. Oh, he lands a hook. Final seconds of round 1.
Gets to the single collar tie. Look to be able to keep that elbow tight and throw punches with his free hand.
All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. All right, so there's the end of the round. Few things in MMA more devastating than a head kick, and nearly produced a knockout for him there.
We talked to him earlier in the week, and he talked about chances to take the kicks high. He got a chance, he took it, he landed that kick and almost got the fight finished. Let's see if he can go and do that again.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 underway. nice straight right lands.
Great block there. Nice takedown. There you go.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission. Strong reversal there.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn... Great job being busy off of his back. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom.
All right, full guard here, DC. What does he need to do to improve position?
Well, he's got to start to build his posture, get some damage off, move to half guard, which in turn leads to more opportunities for advancement. But if you're on the bottom, you got to anticipate those movements the moment he tries to move to the next position. You build a shield, get back to your feet, or dig an underhook to try to get a reversal or a sweep.
This pace is just absurd. He has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar, punches and bunches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway do what he did was super impressive. So to even list this performance alongside that tells you how this guy is fighting tonight.
And he's back up again, so the takedowns have been there, as have the get-ups.
That was a nice takedown, yes. He passes to half.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in round two. Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far.
Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get enough pressure to finish his technique.
Fluffy's in half guard. Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Man, that is loud. Another strike lands for the kickboxer. He really found that flow state pretty early in this fight, and he hasn't looked back.
Found it really early. And when this guy gets into his groove, he is hell on wheels. And right now he is showing why he is such a... Hernandez gets back up again. Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish. He rocked him. He hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off. And now, he has to try to find that shot again. Fluffy's eye now closing up. Nice transition. Hernandez is looking to pass here, denied by the opponent. 90 seconds to go now. Great submission defense on display tonight. And he's able to work his way back to his feet. Just missed with the elbow there. Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in the second round. No denying that he has taken the message from his corner and picked up the pace here in round two. Man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg. Under a minute to go. Knee on belly, dropping, ground and pound. His opponent's got hurt again. Back to his feet. Beautiful level change. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard. Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep. Really good job to land these strikes from top position. And another strike from the top lands for us. Staying busy from bottom position here. All right, round three coming up next. Well,
Well, DC, this is what the fans paid to come and see. Multiple knockdowns on one side in that round, and it's amazing to think that as we sit here, this fight's not over yet.
It's not over yet. There's no 3 knockdown rule like in boxing.
Right.
So as long as the guy gets up,
right,
the guy can continue to fight. It is a phenomenal fight. We knew it when the matchmakers told him that they were putting them together. Great fight, and it's truly delivered.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway.
He was able to block that shot.
Slips. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
That was nice.
Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Hernandez. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Back to his feet. Pretty good position here with the single collar in the clinch. Going orthodox now. Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tough, the hands are high. Pretty good job defensively thus far.
Great job defensively. He's seeing everything coming.
So wisely, he continues to attack that area that is cut wide open. When you were fighting, was that something you would do? You see it cut, try to attack it?
It's like a target. Yeah. I mean, you want to get your hands on that cut. You want to punch him in it. You want to elbow him in it. Anytime you see your work paying off, you get to
Oh, he's hurt. And back to his feet. Oh! Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body connects there. We'll see if he can follow it up. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up. Big double leg, level change.
So under 3 minutes to go here in the fight. Anthony Hernandez, his pass attempt denied. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in a full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities. I give one, I take one. You give one, you take one. That's how this fight is being played out.
Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook. He's got the far side poke. If you're the opponent, you have got to get out of here.
Trying to land the elbow there to no avail. Fluffy's being very intentional with his strikes here, targeting that eye that is already swollen on the opposition. Nice uppercut.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Pretty good strike there, but not a ton of meat on the bone. Kind of looks like me at the Boca Raton boxing district.
He's used everything he could early in the fight, and now he's just in survival mode.
All right, well, he's had his striking on point tonight, and as evidence, some swelling now on his opponent.
Yeah, light swelling right now, but if he doesn't address it immediately, it'll turn to something much worse.
All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out, or guys start to attack triangles.
Oh, he's back up again. You got to like that.
Body kick lands.
All right, well, it's... All right, opens the guard, now stacked guard. Under a minute now to go in this one. Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. John, it burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands, it just burns. So this guy needs to try to find a way to not take and limit the damage he's taking to this cut. Easier said than done, though.
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. Here's Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 35 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Kyle the Natural Ohio.
So the celebration is on with him and his team, and rightfully so. A monumental result tonight as he gets the win by knockout.
He spoke it into existence. He said over and over to anyone that'll listen, I am going to knock this man out. He did it in an even more impressive fashion than he ever could have imagined.
All right, without further delay, let's get you tonight's tale of the tape. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Kayla Harrison. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner,
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, here we go, DC. Round 1 is underway. And in a matchup like this, in theory, the more well-rounded fighter would have the advantage, but that is if they decide to utilize their whole skill set, and she didn't talk like a fight. Oh, you got a leg attempt here. Nice job to catch the leg and work it into a takedown.
In the half guard.
Arm triangle attempt by her here.
Arm triangle.
Ooh, arm triangle's in tight.
It's getting in very tight.
She got out. How good is that? Oh, that's a beautiful escape and reversal by her there.
Unbelievable sweep. She did a fantastic job of manipulating the weight to change the position.
Ground and pound strike there now. Man, she has done her homework. Another ground strike gets through. All right, into full guard here, DC. Where does she go from here?
She needs to be passive. Right away passive. Try to pass to get good ground and pound off.
And right into side control. She's got her back now, DC, and I don't mean she's like there to support her, right? She is literally on her back and in control of this fight.
She's in control of this fight. Look for her to start trying to slide that arm under the neck to finish the fight with a choke. Yes, smart adjustment, yep. Beautiful ground strikes landed. Another strike gets through from the top position.
Aldana getting worked here from the top. You don't want to take too many more of these ground and pound strikes. All right, side control for her now, and you know how heavy she stays with all of that upper body strength. We'll see what she can do from here.
Well, she's got great upper body strength, and that's why she passes, because she doesn't necessarily feel she needs the legs to control her opponents on the ground. So she goes to side control and hopes that you give your back. That's why you see she has so many rear naked choke submissions.
I would never give you my back.
Don't give me your back.
Going for that patented rear naked choke now. Oh, that rear naked choke is tight. Good movement on the ground here defensively by Aldana.
Let's go. We got a scramble here.
Just over 2 minutes to go in the round. Well, she did not miss a single grappling practice during this training camp, and here's your evidence. Outstanding movement on the ground.
She looks like a master of grappling with the great movement that she's showing on the ground.
Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. Oh, nice shot landed from the bottom. Well, we're becoming a broken record. Another ground strike landed by her there.
Hand over.
In the half guard. Massive shot from the top.
Trying to stay heavy here as best she can. All right, so a storyline developing. You see a cut has been opened around her eye.
She's got a cut on her eye. She's been getting hit in that same spot. The cut's nothing too big right now, but if she doesn't protect it, it'll get a lot worse.
All right, right into side control now. We'll see if she can dole out some damage. A lot of fighters would prefer the half guard. She does pretty good work here, though.
She does great work in the half guard. She's very brutal. She's very heavy with her top half, so she doesn't worry about the opponent escaping. And this side control is very good for her because she wants to wear on you. She wants you to try to carry all of her weight with your upper body and make a mistake that will lead to a fight-ending finish for her.
Oh, lands a knee to the body here in side control.
That was a slick transition.
Scramble, scramble, scramble.
10 seconds to go in round one. Oh, there's a beautiful elbow there from top position. Nice job by her there. The bottom fighter continuing to slip these ground and pound offerings.
Next round, you want to focus on the ground control. Set up your takedown. I want you to maintain dominance.
All right, there's the horn, DC. We'll look back at some of the highlights from that previous round, and you know what she does. She grounds you, she pounds you.
Yeah, you know it's coming, but it's on you to try to change it. It's on you to stop the result. It's on you to change the narrative of the fight. She says, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'm going to get you there, and I'm going to pound your face into the ground. That's exactly what she did at the close of that round.
All right, round two. All right, so here we go with our next round. We'll see if she can piggyback on all that good ground and pound work in the previous round.
Well, when you watch a round like that, it's got to be 10-8. I mean, it has to be 10-8, or the judges... Oh!
And mixes in a takedown. Why not?
Win the scramble, win the scramble.
But at least staying busy on the bottom. Well, you know she can do it all in the octagon. Tonight, she is largely a striker, and man, has she had it going really from the opening bell.
From the start of the fight, you could see that she was different tonight. You could see that she was going to lean on the cardio, set a high pace, and hope that her opponent could not keep up. But not only is she fighting hard, she is landing just about everything that she throws.
Fight for that wrist control now.
Aldana's body getting bruised up on that right side now. Don't want to take too many more shots to that midsection.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Big elbow there, lands.
She is so dominant from the top position.
Nice ground strikes landed by her here from top position. Oh, pretty good job there posturing up and landing with the ground and pound. She has been very efficient in this situation tonight.
Very efficient and very accurate. Hats off to her.
All right, she's got her in a crucifix now. I would think a lot of options at her disposal offensively.
Yeah, she's got all the options. All she needs to do is be patient. Drop elbows, drop big punches. Just really start to lay into your opponent, but do it in a way that you don't lose all the work that you put in to gaining such a dominant position. Full side control now. Oh, in the mouth.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Oh, how good is her ground and pound? That one actually opened her up. Well, doing her able best to avoid the ground and pound here. Nice job by Irene Aldana.
This is a terrible position. Great slip. Even though her opponent's throwing, she's not finding much success.
Oh, what do we got here? Looks like an arm triangle attempt. Looks like a pretty good attempt here. Oh, that's got to be it. Oh, somehow she gets out.
I thought it was over. I thought it was over, but that's one thing you know. Never underestimate these fighters in their submission defense.
Oh, nice strike on the ground for her.
She continues to go here because it's working. Do not change anything.
Well, I think if I was a fighter, I'd probably be a headhunter, but she is not that, right? She's invested in the body, and she's done some pretty significant damage to her opponent.
Absolutely. You know, you start to go there, and you land something, and you may think, wow, that was hard. Your opponent doesn't really respond. But as you start to pile them up on him, you start to see exactly what we're seeing right now. And now she can start to capitalize on that.
Well, she was a little bit hesitant in round one, but she has certainly picked up the pace here in this second round. It took her a while to find her range. She's in a strong striking rhythm now. Aldana's nose is cut now, and she's starting to deal with some blood in that area.
Look at that great work to the body from the clinch.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there.
She lands a huge leg kick.
Oh, big elbow. Man, she just continues to land at will, and with every landed strike, seemingly her confidence is getting high.
You know, you throw things, and then you hope to land them. As you land them, you start to go, wow, that worked, I'll go back to it. Every time she goes back to something, it's working again and again and again. And you see it, and you see her confidence growing with every single strike that she lands.
I mean, that's somebody's daughter. Show some
show some respect. My goodness, I'd run in there.
Oh, this isn't good. Right eye continues to swell. Great kick to the body by her there. All right, that's the end of round number 2. All right, that's the end of the round, and the fighter has a cut on her nose, so that is something that certainly bears watching moving forward. Cut man racing in there. He'll try to seal that cut. She doesn't seem too bothered by it, but certainly something we'll keep an eye on here moving forward. Well, she's done a nice job just hammering the cut on that eye. I'm not sure how much more fight time we're going to have tonight.
Yeah, she will not be able to go through this much longer. She took way too many shots to the eye, and now she's dealing with a nasty cut. She's got to be more focused on the defensive side if she wants an opportunity to win this fight.
You ready to fight? Ready?
All right, here we go. Third and final round.
Nice punch to the head.
Oh, she just continues to land a high volume of strikes here. Really big. Whoa!
You cannot take too many of those.
And they separate. She slips that left hand there. Oh, beautiful scramble by her there to avoid the takedown and get this fight back. Oh, effective strike there by Aldana.
She gets in very close and gets to the single collar tie.
Well, not just a high output fight to this point, but a high accuracy fight as well. Both fighters have absorbed a lot of damage thus far.
These two women have both fought so valiantly. They have really laid it out on the line tonight, and it's made for a very fun fight.
I might let you kick the inside of my leg after the show.
No.
See how that feels.
You don't want that, J.A. You do not want that. No one wants that. Even trained professional fighters can't take too many of those strikes.
Trying to establish that jab once again. Lands another strike there. She's got it going on tonight, and the swelling on her opponent starting to get pretty bad now.
It's getting bad. I mean, she's got to address it. She's got to change something up. Maybe shoot for a takedown. She cannot stay upright with this lady. She's too good in the stand-up.
All right, full guard now, DC. She's on the bottom. What is she trying to do?
Well, she's got to throw up submissions to try to put her opponent on awareness. And these submissions will be used to reverse the position. Even if it gets defended, it will create space for her to try to get back to her feet, or maybe to steal a sweep and trick her opponent.
Well, it is not the worst cut we've ever seen in the UFC, but a lot of blood donation happening right here, right now, as her opponent continues to target that area.
Yeah. Oh!
Back to the hook now. Well, eventually she will turn this defense into offense, but she seems to see these strikes coming from a mile away.
She sees them a mile away, and the hands are exactly where they're supposed to be, right on the chin.
Well, you could argue this is as good as she has looked on the beating.
She's gonna get some respect. She won't be as...
And that'll do it! Aldana with one of the greatest knockouts you will see!
Wow, she got that respect, and then she capitalized on it. Holy smokes!
All right, here now, Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 46 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, Arena Aldana!
Well, you see the raw emotions and the happiness out of her in her corner. What a result here tonight as she gets it done by knockout.
I mean, she could not have imagined that it would go this well. I know she said it would happen, but when it does, I mean, it's joy. It's joy like nothing you've ever felt before. You don't expect it.
for this heavyweight fight. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Alistair the Ream Overeem. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC heavyweight champion, Cain Velasquez.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, so here we go with the Ream, Alistair Overeem, early round 1. More often than not, the judges not needed in nearly 60 pro fights for Alistair Overeem. We'll see how he chooses to attack this challenger. All right, early round action here on the kickboxer's not going to win the fight by stuffing one takedown, but so far so good as far as his takedown defense is concerned.
It's a great start, right? Because it's something to build off of. But he has to truly understand he cannot be content with only stopping one. He's got to recognize that he's got to stop multiple over the course of this fight. Huge knee lands for French.
And that one certainly found the target. Man, these knees are really starting to do a lot of damage to his opponent here tonight. And there's another one for good measure. Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. Fighters separate from the clinch. Takedown defense holds up. Velasquez getting absolutely worked here from the top. Let's see if there's an uptick in his urgency here as he tries to get back up.
Lands a solid kick right here. I mean, these guys are letting it fly. What a pace that they're fighting at.
Both fighters throwing heat now. The takedown is not there. Well, we've been talking about those knees and his usage pattern with them throughout this fight here tonight, and the numbers really do tell the story. He continues to employ his Muay Thai game and find a home for some of the more powerful knees in this division. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will... Oh, he's in a world of trouble now. Under 3 minutes now to go in what has been a very fast-paced opening round here. Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. Right now, it's starting to show.
And potentially a critical takedown here. Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition.
All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Velasquez.
He passed the half guard.
Side control now. 2 minutes remain in the round. Well, he's on his back, but he's landing.
Great job landing from the top position. Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Velasquez is in half guard and very effective with the ground and pound.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Ground and pound keeps coming. Good movement to avoid that damage coming down.
I need you to scramble,
Moving his head here on the ground, champ.
I mean, this guy is very active off of his back, and it helps him to evade those strikes.
All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting because wrestlers love control. And to have your upper body free and your legs able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side underhook. This is a great position for a top fighter.
Oh, nice jab counter for him there. Lands the kick to the body there. Level change there, goes for the takedown. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
All right, there's the horn. How about that round? He got him badly there early on. You thought that maybe that was going to be the beginning of the end. At the very least here, got to think he's going to try to get him out of here in this next round.
J.A., he's on skates. I mean, he was on skates. His ability to withstand that avalanche is commendable, but he has to change something as he approaches the next round.
All right, here we go, DC. The start of our second round. Cain Velasquez versus Alistair Overeem gets caught by that straight punch there.
Nice jab. Clinch position. Look for the opponent to try to circle off of the cage. Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh, knee strike right to the bottom. Lands a big elbow there.
Ooh. Nice leg kick. Oh, big elbow. Oh, you got him again.
Oh, massive knee to the body. That can't feel good. And eats another huge knee. Just out of range with the big right hand. All right, so now blood is evacuated. Oh, huge right hand.
Now he's backed up.
Oh, is that a big knee to the body? We'll see if he can follow up. Kick right under that right elbow. Beautiful knee.
Big right hand.
Oh, crippling knee to the body. Hook is there again. Well, it's been a wild fight thus far. Perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
Well, I'm not sure if I should knock his fight IQ, but it seems like he's sort of playing around here. It feels like the finish is there for the taking.
Yeah, the finish is there. And he needs to take his time to try and find it. Don't rush. Be patient. And in that patience, you'll find a punch or kick that will put your opponent out.
All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
All right, so the hands are crispy tonight. Not exactly what we thought we would see out of this wrestler, but as a former two-time U.S. Olympian yourself with some hands, you can fall in love with those.
He can fall in love with the striking, but he is showing tonight that everything starts with his wrestling. He gives you the level change, which then in turn helps.
Velasquez is going for the sub here.
Oh, he's got him in a choke here.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Oh, nice transition there. You call that a reversal?
Yeah, you turn your defense into offense. Defensively, you switch positioning, go right on the offensive. That's exactly what he did.
All right, so now his body language really starting to change and the bruises starting to accumulate on that side.
I mean, you're looking at it, right? When you can visibly see the damage on the body, you know that the work has been done. What a beautiful game plan put together by this team.
Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. And again, dealing with that cut around his eye. Got to be careful.
He's got to shore up his defense, because if he keeps getting hit there, it's only going to continue to get worse.
Yeah, looks a little wobbly on his feet. Some separation. Oh! Gets back to his feet. Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following a game plan.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
In the half guard.
Under a minute now to go. Oh, great ground strike there, and now blood is a factor. Overeem gets back up.
Caught the kick.
Oh, a nice straight punch there to his opponent, and he lands it just after catching the leg. So clearly, he is starting to find his timing, not just offensively, but defensively as well. Very good read there.
Oh, it hurt again.
Right there.
20 seconds to go, round two. Back mount now. Seconds winding down in round two. Overeem's eye starting to close up. Got to get that end swell on it between rounds if we get there. 10 minutes in the books. Well, it's early, but that was one of the better rounds we have seen all year. Knockdowns on both sides. Mixed martial arts, folks.
Mixed martial arts is the most beautiful form of violence that you will ever see. And these two men put it on full display in that round.
All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's a replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well. But when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal. And if he can land, he does have the ability to damage it.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go. 5 minutes remain in the fight. Well, this is crazy that this fight is still going on. An appreciative crowd obviously getting behind both fighters. Both guys just brawling like crazy in that previous round.
They both came with an idea that they were collecting $50,000 extra dollars. And right now, I am certain that they're both going to see that check.
Oh, a big left hand lands. Man, he ate another shot right on that cut. You think his vision has been compromised at all?
Well, it has to, right? Because you got to be able to see to fight. And right now, he's been...
Oh, big knee!
Look at that. Recognize he was about to lose position.
Well, no surprise there as he lets his opponent stand back up. Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night.
What a fight, what a display of physical and mental toughness on both sides. I'm not sure who's more injured, but they're both hurt. Well, you gotta think it's only a matter of time. Yup, referee stopping the action here. That swelling is getting out of control. This might be the end, DC.
It's bad. I mean, it's a lot of swelling, and it's the damage that he has taken over the course of the fight that is making him swell to a point that I don't know if he can continue.
All right, we'll see if the doctor allows the fight to continue. It looks as though he will. Crowd loves it when the doctor lets the fight continue, don't they?
I love it when he lets it continue, especially when you have a fight that has been as fun as this one to this point.
All right, so the ringside physician has made his way back to his seat. The referee gets the action back underway. The fans are excited this fight's going to continue.
Absolutely, and I'm just as excited myself. I want to see these guys compete. I want to see who wins. I don't want it to stop because of a cut. I want to see the best fighter get their hand raised at the end of the night. Luckily, we get to try to do that.
Like that.
He does a great job getting out of that clinch position.
Now he gets in more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive knees over and over. You got to be careful here. You got to move.
Well, Velasquez's lower jaw is extremely swollen now. All right, well, I don't have to be a judge to tell you he is losing this fight late in the game now. time to start throwing up those submission attempts, I would think.
God could keep. Oh!
Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Another good hand.
Velasquez goes for the clinch here. Looks like he's trying to recover. He was stunned a little bit earlier. Let's see if he can get a respite here. Oh! That is it!
Oh, my goodness.
I mean, you got to be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time. I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something, and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
Here now, Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 40 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Alistair the Ream Overeem.
So Alistair Overeem just continues to find ways to get it done while entertaining the masses along the way. Huge win for the Ream tonight. And this is about as accurate a striker statistically as we've ever seen in the UFC. Picked his spots well again in this one. So another shining moment for one of the best heavyweights to ever do it. Congratulations to Alistair Overeem. And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is an Ultimate Fighter season winner, Nate Diaz! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting an Ultimate Fighter season winner, Michael Maverick Chiesa!
You ready to fight? You ready? Good.
All right, here's the gifted grappler, Michael Chiesa, as we get this round underway. And you got to think you're going to get takedown attempts in bunches from Michael Chiesa. The matchup certainly dictates as much. And even though we have seen significant striking improvements from Chiesa, his bread and butter is the ground game. And if he can get it there tonight, you got to think a submission could materialize shortly thereafter. All right, didn't take us long to get our first clinch situation here. Some wrestlers pursue the takedown at distance. This guy has no issues trying to get it out of this clinch situation.
No, he loves this clinch because he's got a great inside-out trip. He does a good job of changing his levels to get to the hips. He's just a good fighter from in close. He has spent a lifetime developing his skills. He wants to impose his will on his opponents from this position.
Fast pace here in the early going.
Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook. Nice guillotine attempt here. The fighters separate.
Chiesa gets the single leg takedown. Nicely done there. All right, close guard now. Chiesa's back in half guard. And busy as he looks to improve position here. Pretty good head movement. He's avoiding a lot of these ground strikes. Tried to land the punch, but a swing and a miss by Diaz. Well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he has raised the hands, and he's doing a nice job protecting the dome.
He's doing a great job of blocking his head. A lot of times, those shots to the head will knock you out. Not this time. This guy's making sure nothing lands.
Man, look how flexible those legs are. He's got them in rubber guard. I don't think I could do that for a second.
I mean, John, don't sell yourself short. You just might be able to do it, but if you do, John, you're doing it with the idea that you're slowing everything down as a defensive fighter. There are submissions, right? There are submissions, but they're very rare submissions that we don't see used very often in the UFC. He's in close, so instead of punching, he's landing these nasty, vicious elbows.
Now some spacing as they exit the clinch.
Well, he blocks a shot there.
Nice connection there by Nate Diaz. Not a guy you want to let get going here on the feet, DC.
No, because it's all downhill with Nate, right? It's the activity that will overwhelm his opponents, and this looks like the start of that.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Out of range with that one. Chiesa's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. Man, it's almost like he's got a rangefinder out there. Just too easy as he connects with another good series of punches.
If you're boxing this guy and only boxing him, you will be in trouble. Oh, nice.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie.
In the clinch, big body punch, biggest entire hip into every single strike.
Well, they've made all the right reads here tonight, and there's another one. Beautiful read on the leg strike as he catches it and then returns fire with a punch of his own. So they have got the timing down here at this point of the fight. Lands to the body. Now able to work for a takedown and gets it. Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Diaz. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop them. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut, and now all the blood that's coming from the cut.
All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful. All right, well, he's got him softened up here. 30 seconds now to go in the opening round. Diaz gets back up. Oh, big left hook there.
He looks like Pac-Man. He's taking so many strikes to the head. Another takedown lands.
Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way, or the referee's going to stop the strike.
He better start to move, and when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hip, push him away to try to escape this very, very dangerous position.
Well, his nose is just mangled. The cut appears to be the big issue. Let's get you some replays from that previous shot.
I mean, it's getting hammered. He's going back to the well over and over again. And why would he not? His opponent wasn't good on the defense. His opponent allowed for him to land too clean. And now he's just targeting that cut on the nose.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, second round underway. All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmakers did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. Even though
it wasn't crazy, you got to see high-level mixed martial arts.
Now the hammer fist here by Chiesa, though.
He passes to half guard. Right hand landed. They're so evenly matched. They're going tit for tat. He gets to the single collar tie. Look at him to wear on his opponent by putting the head down and punching with the free hand.
Oh, nice slip there. It sounds simple, right? Hit and don't get hit, but this guy's defense has been sharp tonight.
Cat and mouse. You got to play cat and mouse. Hit, don't get hit. He does a great job of that.
Chiesa's blocking well now. Made the adjustment, protecting what is an already damaged nose.
Oh, he got to a spot.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Diaz. Nicely done. Diaz trying to scramble back to his feet. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us a lot about pace and pressure, and he has certainly kept up his end of the ball.
I mean, the cardio is fantastic tonight. He is pushing at a level that we have not seen him fight before. This is shades of Colby Covington, Max Holloway, those guys that can fight all night. He is showing you that he has done the work in the training room, and it's on full display tonight.
All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working.
Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket. Chiesa's cut on his nose is just pouring. Oh! And again shoots for a takedown. Again takedown stuff.
Another clinch position. Watch the tricky trips that he uses when he's in close. Oh, drop it.
Beautiful diving strike lands.
I need you to fight back.
All right, so another takedown for the wrestler. He hinted that he wanted to strike here tonight, but sticks with the bread and butter, and it's working.
The bread is buttered, so why would you not eat it? This guy is doing exactly what we have come to expect from him. He goes forward, he level changes, and he takes you down. Once you're on the ground, he grinds you out. This is a
back to the feet. All right, so the ref is going to step in here, yes, and call on the doctor to look at that nose job. Might need one after this fight.
He might, because his face looks so different. He's unrecognizable from yesterday. The blood has really become a problem for him.
Crowd wants the fight to continue, and it looks as though it will, but maybe stylistically might have to change some things and get aggressive because that cut's not getting any better.
That cut is only going to get worse. Every time you get hit in it, it just gets worse and worse. He's going to have to take some chances, try to end this fight right now.
Chiesa's eye was starting to swell now. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
He's got him in the clinch once again.
Throwing that jab now again, the fighter evades. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas out a little bit with all the volume.
His opponent sees the target, but he can't get to the target. So he'll continue to throw, and he'll continue to wear on his own gas tank.
Starting to do some really significant...
Oh, nice double leg, yes.
Under a minute now to go in the round.
Now he's on top, exactly where he wanted to go.
Diaz gets up clearly. He wanted this fight back to its feet despite having a dominant position on the ground. Lands another strike upstairs, and for his opponent, that is certainly not going to help matters when it comes to the swelling.
He can't miss it, and when you saw the swelling initially, you knew that he needed to change something. He still has not changed that, and while it's getting worse, it's still not at a point where we should panic. But a few more, and he's going to find himself in a dire situation.
Takes the back, now going for the rear naked choke. Wow, he got out and melted him.
What a beautiful display of submission defense. Not panicking whenever he was beat so greatly by that rear naked choke.
Chiesa's really bleeding heavily now. You got to think they might bring in the ringside physician to take a look at that cut between rounds. All right, there's the end of the round, and hopefully not the end of the fight. He doesn't look as handsome as he did when he walked out. That is a severe gash on his face. All right, well, I'm no doctor. I'm not going to diagnose a broken nose, but a huge cut on the bridge, and his opponent continues to attack it.
Continues to attack it as he should. He did the damage. He was the one that landed the shot that opened up that cut. Now he's got to make his opponent pay for it. He was a bit lax in the defense, and now he's got that massive cut on the bridge of his nose.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Just misses with the jab.
Oh, he hurt.
Diaz is attempting to pass here, but he's denied by the defense. Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like they let him off the hook.
Finally let him off the hook. He needed to really put his foot on the gas to try to find that finish.
Oh, beautiful takedown by him there as he lands another one. He's keeping the stat guys busy tonight.
I mean, over and over, takedown attempt after takedown attempt, and the cardio. The cardio to wrestle that much is so impressive because his opponent is getting back to his feet, but he's got this ability to continue to chase takedowns.
All right, working inside the closed guard now. Chiesa's looking to pass from full guard into half guard here, but he's denied.
Oh, he passes the half guard now, and he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Diaz's eye is closing up now, not good for him. He's having his way with him here. Diaz gets back up here. Unbelievable.
Oh, uppercut.
And just misses with that big right hand. Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him. But for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 25 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, Nate Diaz.
West Coast. Nate Diaz gets it done tonight, DC. Big effort from the 209.
Man, still balling. My man Nate Diaz gets the job done again. What a fighter. Stockton's own Nate Diaz.
Our tail of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. We send it inside the octagon. The veteran voice is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, he is an Ultimate Fighter season winner, Kelvin Gastelum.
You ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
All right, so here we go. The southpaw Kelvin Gastelum, very fast starter. This is a man who sets a furious pace and puts the pressure on the opposition right out of the chute. No surprise, he's going to the pressure game here early. Gastelum going for the leg kick. He misses. There's that body shot. Oh, he just missed on that overhand left. Well, don't want to read too much into this singular moment, but a nice job by the boxer to defend the first takedown attempt by the wrestler.
Well, the wrestler told everyone that would listen that this was going to be easy. He was going to be able to put him down and put him down at will. The boxer was able to defend. Let's see now how the wrestler pivots and see if he can build a game plan that still allows for him to get a win.
Oh, nice entry on the knee strike there by Jorge Masvidal.
He's diverse. He can do it all. Masvidal's a guy that isn't just a boxer. He's got a full array of tools at his disposal when he steps in the octagon.
So more output, at least in the early going. Oh, man, hate to be hit with one of those knees to the body. Oh, heavy kick to the body. Unable to connect with the right hand there. Slips. Oh, and he lands another combination here, really starting to get into a striking groove.
I mean, and stringing them together so effectively, never throwing the same attack more than once. What a job to recognize all the openings in his opponent's defenses.
Well, he misses with the left punch there. Just over 3 minutes to go.
Nice body shot.
Oh, big damaging knees here to the body.
Nice punch there.
Nice uppercut.
Oh, look at that.
Circling to his right. All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent's recovered. Now he's got to deal with everything that he's going to bring at him. He should have got the fight finished.
All right, so the commitment to the takedown pays off. After several failed attempts, he finally gets his first takedown. Now let's see what he can do with it. Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Gastelum. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Knee landed there as usual by Gastelum. Wow, massive uppercut. Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but there's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
Oh, crippling uppercut.
I mean, is this thing on repeat? How many times can you say punch to the head?
Takedown defense holds up. Uppercut lands. Gastelum's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling.
Oh, nice.
Gastelum's pass is denied. Oh, back up again. You can't hold a good man down. Just out of range with that strike.
Oh, man!
Strike there as he continues to attack that cut. The cut man's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cut men in the business, and they are going to need them right now because this cut is getting worse, and it's only going to continue to get worse because he has got a killer in front of him.
That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
Stop.
All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. All right, so there's the end of the round, and on one side, thrill, on the other, agony after that knockdown.
Yeah, he was able to really damage him with that big punch. You see the hands, the speed, how sharp he is, how technical he is. It allows him to land in spots where his opponent is winging punches. Great strike landed, great punch landed to put his opponent down.
And here we go with our second round, Kelvin Gastelum versus Jorge Masvidal. This crowd is going sick after what they saw in that previous round. Truly an all-out brawl, seminal moments on both sides, and the fight is still going on. Incredible.
Great moments by both of these fighters.
Oh, that's how you do it. Postures up and lands to the head. Oh, there's some good ground and pound here, and some swelling has now been caused on his opponent.
Landing quick jab.
Oh, heavy kick downstairs. Just missed with the straight left hand. Oh, big knee! Ooh, diving punch lands. Oh, he's got his back. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard. Changing the position.
Gamebred gets back up again. Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments.
Gamebred getting peppered here from the top. He's got to figure out a way to cover up. Obvious redness on the right side of his body. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Good movement by him here, transitioning very well. Gastelum's attempting a rear naked choke now.
Rear naked choke. It's all about the hand fighting now. He's got to win the hand fight if he wants to get this submission.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
Full guard now, Casey.
For the top fighter, you got to be very careful because most submissions come from the full guard. So advance to half.
Oh, he lands a massive kick here.
Flying knee gets to the target. Beautiful flying knee to the head.
Back to his feet. All right, now it seems as though the referee has closed his distance, monitoring the action closely. I think there's potential to stop this fight due to swelling right now.
Yes, there it is again. Look at that.
2 minutes now to go round two. Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round. All right, so the hands were working well. Now Masvidal choosing to kick and finding success in that. Gastelum gets the double leg takedown. Well, no surprise to see him rinse and repeat as he continues to target that swelling upstairs.
Targeting that swollen eye, getting back after him, making him work, and recognizing like, hey, this is my path. It's working, I'm gonna stay on.
Massive head kick. All right, so he continues to land, and not exactly what we thought we would see in this one tonight, but the wrestler willing to stand and trade and proving to be able as well.
Yeah, it's out of the ordinary. Usually this guy level changes to take it down very early in fights, but tonight he is showing that he is comfortable in the striking, and he is on point with his striking. They've worked very hard to improve his stand-up skills, and it's showing right now.
Jorge Masvidal!
Oh, my goodness.
go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 20 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Jorge Gamebred Masvidal.
All right, you heard it there from Bruce Buffer. Jorge Gamebred Masvidal, your winner by knockout. His bankroll is already pretty fat. Not getting thinner after a big knockout like that tonight.
Well, when you commit to your strikes in the way that Gamebred commits to his strikes, and also you have the technique that matches it, these are the types of results you get. Once again, dude gets a knockout victory, and people always love Street Jesus. You win like that, people start to applaud you.
What's that song? Welcome to Miami, right? We got to get this guy headlined in the 305. Congratulations to Jorge Masvidal. All right, so here's a fighter that a lot of people have been talking about here during fight week, really just because of the nature of his skill set. I haven't seen much in terms of a glaring weakness on film. Your thoughts?
It doesn't seem like there is one. You know, when you're watching the film and you're critiquing him, there's not much to critique. When you're trying to break down where the weaknesses are, there aren't many. The guy can wrestle, he can grapple, he's got tremendous cardio, great top control, insane durability. He's got it all. He's one of the best mixed martial artists we have seen come on the scene for a long time. But he's got to continue to prove it if he wants to stay where he is right now in the UFC.
And perhaps his greatest asset, at least thus far, has been his instinctual nature in the octagon, right? Just knowing which skill to employ at the right time. And certainly he's got essentially every skill you would want in an MMA arsenal. All right, here he is, folks, with much fanfare, the assassin baby, Brandon Moreno, another flyweight championship showcase for the former king here tonight, and he believes he's going to be the one sitting on the throne at night's end, Jay.
I mean, John, no one would have ever thought that Brandon Moreno would become this, become the guy that won the championship, fought for the championship. We thought when he had a draw against Davis and Figueiredo, he had overachieved. This man has now won that championship in dominant fashion and put himself right back in line to become champion again. A tremendous story, a tremendous fighter, and a guy that just inspires whenever you see Brandon Moreno.
Yeah, you put that well, and I think because of all the great knockouts in 2022, what he did against Kai Kara France sort of didn't get the attention it deserved, right? To win a world championship with a body kick.
Yeah.
Pretty heady stuff. Another highlight for Brandon Moreno. We'll see if he can get another one for the real tonight. And now our tail of the tape for this flyweight tilt. And now to get us started, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. It's time! This fight is 5 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Manel Starboy Kapp. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC flyweight champion of the world, Brandon the Assassin Baby Moreno.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, so here's Brandon Moreno as he gets ready to get going here early in this round. The jab has been a big key for him as he has evolved into one of the best flyweights in the world. You know he can grapple, really instinctive when it comes to his offensive submission game, and believes there might be an opening for a choke here tonight. We shall see. All right, so we'll see if Brandon Moreno can get off to a good start tonight. He is a 5-tool player, but the jab would appear to be his weapon of choice here in the early going.
And honestly, John, he's developed it even further as he has gone to Missouri to train. The guy is getting better. He does a good job of finding his range. He shortened his stance a little bit, so he's not so much in a boxing stance, but he is using that to defend leg kicks more effectively, but also still have the ability to go find that jab.
Both of these guys didn't really take a shot.
Oh, just out of range with that punch attempt. Well done to catch the kick. We'll see what he can do with it.
Now some separation from his clinch position.
Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really frustrating the offensive fighter a little bit.
Lesson 1 in boxing class, hands up, chin down. Nice leg kick.
Man, this is wild. If you like offense, these fighters are going at it.
All gas, no brake, baby, let's go. Good right here.
Nice. Nicely done. Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land.
Oh, that one landed, yep.
Under 3 minutes to go in round 1.
Defensive savant, he blocked that punch.
Oh, and he lands another counter strike here. He has landed several in this round. And if you are a counter-striking stylist, you can do worse than watching this guy compete. Beautiful job defensively, head movement, foot movement, and ultimately finding a home for these counter shots repeatedly in this round.
Barely missed on an uppercut right here on the inside.
Cobb's eye is starting to swell shut. Right hook to the head, blocked.
Oh my goodness, what a kick!
Back and forth we go. Another nice kick there. Solid series of kicks. They're all landing now. Yeah, he wants to draw his opponent in here, looking to set up another counter, but he wants his opponent to strike first. Nice jab there by Brandon Moreno.
Ooh, head kick lands, he hurt. Big knee.
That is a clean strike, and it gets right through the guard. 90 seconds now to go in round 1. Front kick to the body by the assassin baby, Brandon Moreno. All right, so you can see some swelling on the facial region now as his opponent lands yet another strike, and that one was clean.
I mean, this guy is so clean with his striking. He knows exactly what he wants to accomplish, and he does a great job of doing just that.
Well, defense doesn't necessarily win championships. Back to the feet now. All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now, and it's starting to show itself.
So we cross the 30-second mark in our opening round.
Big body kick.
Oh, left hook to the head is blocked. 15 seconds to go.
He loaded up there on that high kick.
Oh, well, why get away from it? Another huge kick lands. All right, so now this damage really bears watching, right? His face compromised, and you got to think it's going to start affecting his output as well offensively.
Well, you got to look from the start to make mistakes. trying to overcompensate for all the shots that he's taken to the face, for all the swelling. I have seen on many occasions where someone has massive swelling and they struggle. Look for this guy to start to mess up a little bit in there.
Well, if you're the replay guy, a lot to like in that previous round. A lot of damage being inflicted.
Yeah, I mean, and look at the swelling now, John. He wasn't doing what he needed to do to move his head, and he's paying for it. You cannot allow for an elite-level mixed martial artist to connect at that rate and think that you will not be wearing the damage. He's wearing it now. I'm interested to see what changes he makes to give himself an opportunity. Oh, high kick.
Oh, is he putting it all together tonight? Another huge kick lands. Manel Kape's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight.
Throw another straight.
All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, blocking his head, making sure he's not taking those damaging strikes up top.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other DC.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys.
Oh, great block there. Well, not exactly what we thought we would see out of this jiu-jitsu fighter. He's had a lot of success on the feet.
Oh, he got him real good, too.
Back to his feet. Man, it doesn't take much for the redness to start. Look at the left side of his body there. Nasty. All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but...
Oh, another one.
Feels like the beginning of the end.
This is crazy round of fighting.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Left-right combo is good. All right, seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad now. A lot of blood flowing.
Yeah, as it should be. He should be focused on getting to that cut, making his opponent pay.
Huge elbow there. Oh. Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. Well, it didn't take him long to get a good read on his opponent. Another good series of kicks there.
He thought the kicks would be the key tonight, and they sure have been.
Well, I can't even relate to the mental and physical toughness we are seeing from these two individuals. Both fighters damaged and compromised, and yet leaning on the heart here late in the fight.
Yeah, they're both leaning on the heart. They're both trying to really show that they belong. They're both trying to show that they're the better fighter.
All right, so the referee has called a halt to the action here, likely to have the doctor come in and look at the swelling around that eye. Not good, DC.
You cannot allow these fighters to dictate and determine whether or not they can go. When you have this type of swelling, you got to take a close look to see if the guy can compete.
All right, well, the doctor appears to think he's still good to go, and you know what? If it's good enough for the doctor, it's good enough for me.
I'm all in.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so some pretty significant adversity here, but the fight is going to continue. The doctor has left, and the ref gets us back underway.
Gets us right back underway, and it doesn't seem like there was too much thought into it. It looked like they were going to let him fight. That's
all right, so it looks as though now the referee will step in to look at the swelling on that eye as he calls for the doctor. Maybe he wanted to step in earlier, but now he had no choice.
He had no choice. The swelling is so bad, he can't see. He's flailing at his opponent right now.
He's taking a close look, going back to the referee. Looks as though he's going to allow the action to continue. Fans like that decision, but for the compromised fighter, maybe got to take some chances.
He's going to take a lot of chances now because he's got to rush. He cannot be as patient as he intended to be with that amount of swelling.
So the swelling at this point appears to be critical. UFC President Dana White to our left looks concerned. What's the referee with?
I mean, the time is now to pull the plug on this fight. I don't think anyone would have a problem with saying tonight's just not his night. Sure, he's tough. We don't want to see a guy's toughness on display to this level to try to stay in a fight.
Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round one. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace, an uptick in the aggression and the output, and starting to find his range here in the pocket. Pop's tough as it gets, but that eye is downright nasty at this point in time, and you've got to wonder, given all the swelling, if that might even be a fractured organ. Not good for him. Oh! Well, at this point, he's got to be way up on the judges' scorecards, clearly winning the fight, and largely has gotten it done with his striking team.
He got it done with his striking. He fought well behind the jab, but it was significant strikes that really did make an impact on the judge's mind.
Well, the more things change, the more they stay the same. He continues to land a high volume of strikes on his opponent as well.
I mean, John, the guy can fight everywhere, and he can fight everywhere, meaning he can fight on the ground, he can fight in the stand-up, but he's also able to do it because his cardio is so good.
Right.
This is one of the best fighters that we have seen for a long time, and it is showing in this performance.
Manel Kape's eye is almost swollen shut. It's actually swollen shut at this point in time. They might potentially stop this fight if he has vision issues from here.
Nice head kick. Oh, he got his back. Now he's got to start trying to drag him to the ground. Then he can look for submission.
All right, there's the end of the round, and the end swell can only do so much, right? His face looks like it has been injected. It's so swollen. This fight could end at any moment. All right, well, 1 minute of end swell can only do so much. Let us look back at some of the damaging strikes in that previous round.
It doesn't seem like it's going to do much, and if it does, he can't take any more of these shots. He was too stationary. He took everything square on the target. He's got to move his head, and he's got to be proactive instead of reactive in terms of his defense.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Well, an appreciative capacity crowd on its feet as this next round gets underway. That previous round, I mean, get the bonus checks ready. That was insane.
It's done. These guys are taking home the $50,000. They laid it all on the line. They dropped the quarter in the middle of the octagon, and they said, let's go. What a round.
Oh!
Another one!
These guys are looking all over each other. Stiff jab lands clean from Moreno.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so Look at him whip his hip into that kick. Yeah, he's got to. He's got to start checking kicks.
Nice jab by Brandon Moreno. High guard, and he gets that thing to the target quickly.
Gets to the target quick, and you can see the assassin baby starting to really feel himself. Like,
Another knockdown! All right, so the referee has called for the ringside position. Perhaps enough damage now to stop the fight.
yeah, it's too much. It's too much. It's over. Stop the fight.
Yeah, that's going to do it. All right, fans don't like it, but he was rendered essentially a one-eyed fighter, and that is the end. It goes into the books as a TKO via doctor stoppage.
Well, he looks upset at the doctor's decision, but in time, he will accept that this is probably better for his fighting future.
Got to play better defense. All right, let us re-rack some replays for you now. Exciting fight as long as it lasted, but ultimately so much damage accumulated upstairs and too much swelling for the doctor, evidently.
I mean, it was nasty. You could see him growing a second forehead from all the swelling that he was taking. He was damaged, he was bruised, and he was getting that area of his body targeted over and over again. The referee had no choice but to get the physician to take a look at him.
All right, the official decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight, declaring the winner by TKO, Manel Starboy Kape. All right, so what an extraordinary performance tonight from this obviously well-balanced fighter, and ultimately he gets the finish.
He has a well-rounded skill set. He tried to find the path to victory, and once he figured out that he had his opponent lined up, he pressed down on the gas, and he got the finish that he needed so badly tonight.
Well, he's the owner of the consensus best knockout of 2018 against Chan Sung Jung. That came with 1 second to go in the 5th and final round. Yair Rodriguez back on the proving ground tonight.
Yair Rodriguez is a guy that since winning the Ultimate Fighter Latin America has earned five Performance of the Night bonuses and 7 fights. Every time that he fights, it's very exciting. He's very skilled. He can do it all. He went out to Chicago after the show, lived with Izzy Martinez, learned wrestling, learned to speak English, just developed his overall game of mixed martial arts to put himself in a position where he could one day fight for a UFC championship.
And it's fortunate that he was able to work out his differences with the UFC, because one thing I will say without a doubt, he deserves to be in the biggest show in the sport, and Yair Rodriguez very much a factor here in this featherweight division. Yair Rodriguez steps inside the octagon and is ready to fight. All right, so here we go. One of the fighters that a lot of people think could make a championship run in this division. And the term well-rounded obviously is overused in modern-day mixed martial arts, but I think it applies.
Yeah, absolutely, Johnny. We speak privately about these fighters, and when we talk about this kid, we talk about what is in the future. Because if you look at him short-term, I think you're not doing him justice. This guy possesses all the skills in order to be an elite-level mixed martial artist. Now, is it guaranteed? Absolutely not. But he seems to have the foundation, the framework to become a UFC champion. Let's see if he can continue on that path with a victory tonight.
And one thing he all but guaranteed was a finish, either by knockout or submission, so we'll see if he gets it. All right, with that, both fighters have now graced the octagon. They will lock the door behind them, ready to go with a crazy fight here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Our tail of the tape now for this featherweight fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. It's time! This fight is 5 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Yair El Patera Rodriguez. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Diego Lopez.
All right, Herb Dean, third man in the octagon for this one.
Ready.
All right, it is the UFC's unofficial home base, T-Mobile Arena here in Las Vegas, Nevada, and 18,000 plus are expected on hand tonight for what should be an epic UFC live event.
It is going to be a phenomenal fight night in a fantastic arena. T-Mobile Arena, the home of the UFC.
And there's that kicking game from Yair Rodriguez on full display early on in this one tonight.
Yeah, Yair Rodriguez is a beast. And you know when you watch him, when you're going into the octagon with him, you got to always be on high alert because he can hit you from anywhere. And a lot of times it comes from those kicks, those very diverse, scary, dangerous, challenging to understand kicks that he throws.
Big power shot there.
And that's the danger in the engagement there.
And there's the early takedown. Maybe the stingy stat guys will give him credit. Postures up and lands a brutal strike to the head. Rodriguez gets back up. All right, so 1 minute into the fight, we've got a full-on brawl here, DC. It's great for the fans, not necessarily for the gas tank if this thing goes much longer.
Not great for the gas tank and not good for the old noggin. Can't take so many upside the head, somebody's going to sleep.
All right, so there it is from the kickboxer. He told us he was going to go to that front kick early. He did not miss with that one, DC.
He didn't miss. He went to the front kick. Expect him to keep going here because this is not only damaging, but it keeps him at the range at which that he wants to fight.
Straight punch there again. Been there all night.
Ooh, big shot lands. Oh, man.
Just over 3 minutes to go in our first round. Counter jab snaps the head back. That should get his attention. Oh, nice combination there. He is just killing him with volume tonight.
Jab, right hand, body shot, kicks. What a masterful show of different techniques and ability to throw a combination.
Right now, a little separation between the two fighters.
Nice job paying attention to the defensive side. Oh, nice takedown defense.
Good series of kicks by him there, DC. He certainly has that part of his game going tonight.
He's a fantastic kickboxer, but tonight is the kicks that's leading the dance.
All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue. Whoa!
Oh, that's big.
All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of it when they're presented to you. Hold him again. That leg kick hurt.
Under 2 minutes to go in a back-and-forth first round here. Oh, and he lands another takedown here, just doing a nice job not telegraphing his shot. Clean entries. The Olympian's got to like what he sees.
I mean, over and over, he gets to the legs before his opponent reacts. By beating him on the entry, now it's up to the opponent to keep up. But this guy's playing chess. His opponent's playing checkers. He's playing chess. He can't keep up. Once he gets to his legs, he's got to beat him defensively before he gets his hands locked around his legs or his body.
All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be.
All right, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Another ground and pound strike lands. Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do. And there you go, again, half guard.
All right, feet on the hips here.
Oh, you gotta be careful there, yep. Beautiful ground and pound. And it looks like he has a cut now.
Oh, but it hurt him.
Oh, my goodness.
How about it? Just a relentless effort out of this fighter here tonight. The ref had no choice but to step in, and that is how you leave the judges out of it. All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game.
And once he got to the top, he started to land brutal ground and pound until the fight was called off. Just a dominant performance from the top position.
We get the official decision from Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 36 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by TKO, Diego Lopez!
Well, there he is, the man of the hour. And you got to think this dude's going to get a serious Instagram push tonight after the win by TKO.
Oh, he's going to get a massive push because he hurt his opponent and he pressed his foot down on the gas until he got that finish. That was amazing.
All right, so Valentina Shevchenko back on the proven ground here tonight. You got to think some of these super fights are going to materialize at this stage of her career. Perhaps a trilogy with Amanda Nunes, potentially a title defense against Zhang Weili. But make no mistake about it, at 125 pounds, she has distanced herself from the pack.
Yes, there is a lot out there for Valentina. Super fights are on the horizon, but the only time that those present themselves is whenever you have really dominated the division that you fight in. Valentina has done that. She has beaten everyone, and she has dominated most of them. So let's see if tonight she can once again get her hand raised and look to some of those things that are out there for her to accomplish.
7 title defenses and counting for Shevchenko. She moved down to 125 pounds back in 2017, and needless to say, she has not looked back. Well, no one had a bigger 2023 than the UFC Women's Flyweight Champion out of Guadalajara, Mexico, Alexa Grasso. I said before the first Valentina Shevchenko fight that her career had methodically built to that moment. So don't be surprised if she's a live underdog in this setting, and she does become indeed the first to handle Valentina Shevchenko at 125 pounds. Fought exceedingly well in the rematch. She is so focused on her boxing and her grappling under Francisco Grasso and Diego Lopez that at this point in time, it feels like she's the best flyweight in the world, and it's going to take somebody's absolute best to dethrone her. Well, so much UFC history has played out here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Plenty more where that came from tonight. The athletes are ready to go. Our tail of the tape for this flyweight championship fight. All right, now for the official introductions. We go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the UFC Flyweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC Flyweight Champion of the World, Valentina Bullet Shevchenko. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, Alexa Grasso. One of the best in the business, Herb Dean, is our referee tonight.
Do it.
All right, so here's the future Hall of Famer, Valentina Shevchenko, ready to go for round 1. It's rare for her to walk into a fighter meeting, DC, and suggest to us that she is prioritizing a finish. Oh, this could do it.
Big right hand.
Beautifully timed and placed kick there by Shevchenko.
Oh, nice inside leg kick, yeah.
Man, she is just breaking her down with volume tonight as she lands another combination.
I mean, over and over, she is just landing so many different attacks. It's amazing to watch someone never throw less than 3. She's throwing at least 3 every time she enters. Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
Back to the well with the uppercut. Now it's true. Well, they don't let you wear headgear, but she don't need it tonight, right? Beautiful job defensively.
She's doing a great job of blocking up top. Nothing of any substance has landed to this point. Beautiful shot lands to the leg there.
Oh, she got inside and right to the single collar tie. Oh, man, another nice leg kick is there. Big elbow there, lands. A swing and a miss. missed by Grasso. So a lot of strikes have landed here, and she has some swelling now to prove it.
Well, she's landing the jab, the right hand. She can't miss. She cannot miss. And right now, while the swelling has started, it's not critical. She needs to make sure she's better defensively so that we don't get to that point.
Useful strike there. The hook is clean. Oh, and there is the kick. That one checked by Grasso. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Oh, she is good with that hook tonight. Shevchenko's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now. Whoa! Circling towards the left side now. Well, she's got a good front kick and certainly put it to good use there.
She really understands space management, and she uses that front kick as if she's doing a jab.
Well, we could be looking at an epic comeback here. She rocked her significantly, but wasn't able to finish the fight, and now her opponent maybe creeps back in.
Her opponent will now try to find a way to work her way back into this fight. It will be on her to once again land one of those brutal punches to try to knock her out.
Shevchenko's eye is closing up. Under 2 minutes to go now in our opening round. Oh, the wheel kick connects. Impressive. And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Straight punch. Useful. So we call on the numbers here. These are unofficial, but 42 total strikes, which have connected for Alexa Grasso. Nice job to get the foot off the canvas and to the target quickly. Beautiful inside leg kick by Shevchenko. Rips the body there. Oh, combination striking at its best. Another great sequence out of her there.
She is just throwing everything with so much confidence. Every time she throws, she believes that she is going to land, and to this point, she has done just that.
Kick lands.
Never seen anything like this, J.A. How in the world are these two women still standing? Now we get some space as she separates from her opponent. What a beautiful body kick.
30 seconds now to go in round one. Well, she continues to land to the body, attacking those organs, right? Not a lot of protection there, and you're seeing some visible damage now on the other side.
Visible damage. She's done a tremendous job understanding and recognizing where the weakness was, and she has exploited that, and she's going to continue as she tries to get her hand raised.
Second round, straight ahead. All right, so there's the horn indicating the end of the round, but not before damage was done. She was cut on her cheek from the strike in that round, and now the focus for the cut man, shutting that thing and making sure it doesn't become a factor here moving forward. Man, it looks like you could slide a $50 right into that gash on her cheek. Better to be there than above the eye, but not a great look either way.
Absolutely, and just a visual of that cut at the end of the fight is not a good thing. She was a little bit lax in her defense, and she's ultimately paying for it.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, round two.
Oh, nice kick.
Oh, defense into offense, shot blocked. Counter hook is good. Clean with the right hook.
Oh!
Shevchenko's hook shot blocked. That one was telegraphed. Good job by the defense. Grasso's now dealing with a cheek cut. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Huge left hand. Oh! Stuffs the takedown shot there. How good is her takedown dude? Well, this is one of the more active rounds we have seen all night long. Both of these women have realized success with the striking, and both seem damaged.
It's always fun when you get a fight like this, where you see the blood on both sides, where you see the swelling on both sides, where you see the concern from both fighters recognizing that, wow, I've got my equal in front of me. Let's see who can push through and get the victory.
Well, she's establishing the jab. Back and forth we go.
Oh, another one.
Oh, with authority, the body. Shevchenko's limping pretty seriously right now. It was that last kick to the right leg that appeared to cause her the problems. We'll keep an eye on that storyline as the fight continues. As she misses with the left punch there. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Just over 3 minutes to go now. Well, she's leaking a lot of blood now. That cut is getting worse with every strike land.
And the blood is flying. Her confidence is growing. She will continue to try and target that cut until someone has to come in here, ringside position, and stop the fight.
Oh, she landed a huge knee to the head. Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round 2 and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant in round 1. No hesitancy whatsoever here in round 2. She has clearly found her rhythm and range. Shevchenko's eye looks so swollen now, you've got to at least speculate as to whether or not that is a fractured orbital.
Nice kick.
Leg kick checked effectively there by Grasso. Just over 2 minutes now to go. Lead hook is good by Grasso. It's amazing how visibly discouraged she is after getting stunned earlier in the round. It's not as though she was knocked down. She is still very much in this fight, but she has lost it. Oh, flying knee to the head. Grasso's eye appears to be closing up by the second. All right, pausing the action here and could be the end of the fight. Her eye is essentially shut, and the doctor's going to be brought in to take a closer look.
Well, we don't question her toughness. Even with that swelling, she has continued to press, but it does not seem like there's a path to victory for her.
She says, I'm fine, I'm fine. The doctor corrals the referee, and at least for now, this fight's going to continue.
Very rarely do you win that argument with the ringside position. I'm good, I can still fight. They're like, yo, we got to save you from yourself, but she got the job done. She's going to have to make some adjustments.
Shevchenko's really limping heavily now. The leg kicks have started to pile up. Clearly, they're having the desired effect. Well, she said in these situations she had to protect her head, and defensively she has done an outstanding job.
She could not do it any better up to this point.
Trying to kick the leg out. Shevchenko's really bleeding something fierce now. That cut's not getting any better. We got the best cut men in the game. Gotta think they're gonna be busy in between rounds. Takedown defense is there. Now she gains some separation.
She hurt her back.
Oh, massive diving punch flush to the head. Shevchenko's eye is essentially swollen shut at this point in time. I'm not so sure they're not going to step in, Daniel, and stop this fight right now. Hard to be a one-eyed fighter in a mixed martial arts setting. All right, she's got the full mount here, DC. It's hard for me to remember a time in which you were fully mounted in the UFC.
I have never been full mounted. I hope to never be full mounted. And this young lady now finds herself in this position. In this position, what's very key is that she cannot panic. She's got to go and attack the hips, create some space, trip off to a side, re-slide in that half guard so that now she's a little bit safer. Once you're in half, take your underhook, get back to your feet, or fully recover, full guard.
All right, well, that's the end of the round. You see the cut on her cheek has gotten out of control. Really, really bad. And I think if it gets any worse, they're going to have to at least call in the doctor, if not stop this fight. Well, she's dealing with a pretty big cut now. We'll see if we can isolate exactly where it happened in that previous round.
Man, she took way too many shots in round 1. She was not being responsible defensively, and ultimately she was paying for it because now she's having a real tough time dealing with that cut.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Shevchenko's cheek is just pouring blood. I can't see her jawbone yet, but that gash is absolutely disgusting. Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed without. Able to check that kick as well. Just missed with the left there. Well, how impressive is this young woman? High volume of strikes in the previous round and picking up exactly where she left off here and not really showing any signs of slowing down. She looks like she could go 10 hard 5s tonight if need be. Oh, roundhouse kick. Well, confidence has never been an issue for her, but I'm not sure she's ever been this confident after getting that huge knockdown in the previous round.
Well, she should be confident. She was landing everything, and then she finally got that knockdown to end the beginning of the earlier round.
Shevchenko's an absolute mess. I wonder if they might call in the ringside physician and potentially stop this fight. Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange. All right, so she finally gets the takedown here after many failed attempts. Obviously, she was not discouraged, stayed committed. Now she has the fight in her wheelhouse on the canvas. Let's see what she can do with it. Well, the crowd continues to react with every passing land, but if you're the referee or even the corner, somebody's got to get involved, I would think.
Somebody's got to do something. It's getting very uncomfortable to watch this. And as the crowd gets excited, there's also a little bit of that, I don't want to see any more going on in their reaction.
Shevchenko's in half guard.
Beautiful transition. Oh, she's in trouble, dude.
Grasso's back in full guard. Making all these shots count. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Grasso. Nice positional control here. Outstanding grab. All right, so at this point, maybe the ringside physician will indeed call the fight. Referee bringing him in to look at that damage.
Got to save the athlete from themselves. Too much damage. Stop the fight, ref.
That is the end of the fight. She doesn't like it, but she needs some stitches and pronto. All right, the decision is inside the octagon. We send it to the veteran voice. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight, declaring the winner by TKO, and still the undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world, Alexa Grasso. All right, so congrats to the still UFC flyweight champion of the world. And for her, it's one thing to become the champion. It's an entirely different thing to successfully defend the belt. Now she really feels like the champ.
Yeah, she said that belt is not going anywhere. She said regardless of who was in the octagon standing across from her, she knew and believes in her skill set that she will remain the champion tonight. She did just that and keeps her title.